Welcome back to Articulation Scenes.
Welcome to this very comprehensive video tutorial of articulation scenes. It's been designed by Smarty Ear, so you know the quality of the app is just incredible. My name is Barbara Fernandez. I'm here to guide you through this video tutorial so you know how the app works and all the different ways that you can utilize articulation scenes to support a child's process in knowing how to correctly produce certain sounds. Let's get started by clicking the play button.
Select one player, then tap Choose Scene.
You can add players as many as you want, and as they are ready to start, you just tap to select the player.
Select a sound to preview the scenes.
I'm going to go ahead and select one of the sounds. I'm going to select P here.
Articulation Scenes includes at least 3 scenes per sound. Select your scene now.
We're going to go ahead and select one of our scenes. As you see here, for the sound P, we have a scene for initial P, medial P, and then we have 2 scenes for final P. I'm going to go ahead and select medial P.
On this screen, you can preview the scene, select the activity you want to play, or access the homework file. There are 4 activities. Find the hidden items, tap and say it, the movie theater, and the production room.
Let's go ahead with the very first activity called Find the Hidden Items.
Welcome.
Here, the student gets to hear all the different sounds that are actually included on each scene. So you have an option here of actually just letting them get familiar with how these words are pronounced, or you can actually also start practicing production of the words. You don't have to be a reader to be able to do this activity. So you'll see the words here at the bottom. We have apple, dropper, paper, teapot, pepper, and puppet. And more words will appear as we find the words. So for example, I'm going to tap on apple.
Apple.
You see the apple disappeared, and now we have other words. If you're dealing with a non-reader, you can just tap on the text. So for example, I'm going to tap here on dropper.
Dropper.
And you see that that word is available on the audio of that word will play.
Dropper.
Now if I tap on dropper, then it plays the audio again and it disappears.
Dropper.
So it's a fun activity for kids to listen to
Teapot.
the words and the sound in words.
Pepper. Grumpy. Puppet. Puppy. Hamper.
We have
Mopping. Happy. People. Slipper. Paper. Shampoo.
almost
Zipper.
every image
Bumpy.
in the scene
Hippo.
includes the sound P. And over time, it will get easier for them to find the words because everything gets cleared up as you continue to play.
Open.
As they find all the images, they get to win little awards. So I just found the award for a medial P, which is the apple. We're going to place it on the trophy case.
Scroll down to preview additional trophies this student has earned.
So you see here I have a medial S trophy, an SP trophy, and a medial P trophy. Over time, as kids master the sounds, their trophy case gets bigger and bigger. I'm going to return here to the activity number 2, which is tap and say it.
Welcome.
Here on this activity, the student gets to actually practice pronouncing anything that they tap on. So for example, we have here the image for pepper. You can tap to record pepper, and they can listen to what they just said. Record pepper. And you get to mark here if they missed, if it's almost, or if they got it. So you actually have a data tracking here. Students will earn little points at the top based on what you selected.
Hippo.
You can swipe right and left to access different words and continue to track these words on the star buttons. Now we progress to another section called the movie theater. It's a little more advanced when kids are ready
sister was having a
to practice at the sentence level.
Who walked on the floor without slippers? asked their mom. I just mopped. Skipper apologized. I'm sorry, Mom. It was our puppy who got the floors muddy. Not to worry. I'm washing the puppy with shampoo. I hope that you enjoyed the movie. Now that you have watched the movie, it is your turn to participate. You can create your own story for this scene or read the scripted story. What would you like to do?
So here we have two options. For the non-readers, we can click Create Story, and it will take them back to the image of that story. You can tap the record button and you can get them to create stories. So for example, once upon a time, there was a really dirty puppy and he needed to take a bath. The boy, you're trying to prompt them to use the words that they already practiced on the previous two levels. And once they're done creating their story, you tap stop, click all done.
Now that you are done recording,
and we're going to listen to that story with their own voice on the movie theater. It's a very cute activity for non-readers. I do want to show you also the production room if we choose this script. So here you're practicing a higher level with the students actually reading this script that we have created for that story. So as they are reading, you can scroll up for them to record and practice pronouncing the words in a written format. Now let's go back here because I want to show you guys that it also comes with built-in homework that you can actually share via email and print to send these words for practice at home. Another very cool thing is to see that for certain sounds, the sounds that are a little harder and trickier, like the L and the R, we include things like the L blends, final L, L blends, and if you go on the R, that's really where the magic happens. You have medial R, final R, prevocalic R, R blend, and all the different types of R. Ear, ire, or an RL. It's very tricky. And as they are practicing all this, we actually get to take a look at their progress.
Scroll down to preview past dates. You can tap
this shows
Share
here all the
results to
times they have
email
practiced
or print the data you see on this screen.
and how they're doing with the usage of that sound. That was a great overview of articulation scenes that is available on the App Store.